What's good, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? How y'all doing? The title of the video. Let's kick things off in the world of video games. Well, it has something to do with a little bit of politics. President Donald Trump met with the members in the video game industry this past month. I knew it was going to be one-sided, and when I read the article, watched a couple of videos, not shocked, not surprised. So that's that. And there's an article somewhere. I'm put the link in the description. The title is called "We Shouldn't Blame Violent Video Games for Mass Shootings, and Here's Why." Killzone 2 and 3 online servers will be turned off forever. Sony and Guerrilla Games announced it back late last year, 3 months ago, and it will be turned off permanently on March 29th of this year. I thought it was going to be next year, but I was wrong. When I say next year, I meant 2019, not 2018. So I played Killzone games. I always thought the single player story was good, but not great. And I think the critics, the video game community, give the games too much of a hard time to the point they turn it and say, "Oh, it's garbage. It sucks. It's trying too hard to be like Halo," even though it's different than Halo. The online multiplayer, I like Shadowfall more than others. I thought Killzone 2 is overrated. Killzone 3, it reminds me a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2, 2017 EA's version of it, where the map design is horrible and the classes, where one or two classes dominate the others. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remaster will be coming out later this year. That's good news. Here's the bad news: no online multiplayer, according to Activision. But then again, this is the very same publisher who sat there, said that we will never sell or sold Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered separately. In order to buy that game, don't get it for free, you have to actually buy Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, which that game is by far the most hated by every single fan, well, in the community as well. And guess what happened? We saw that Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered was released separately by itself. And fans and critics complained that $39.99 for a 10-year-old game is too high, and please do not get me started on the variety map pack. That is just ridiculous. $15 plus tax for 10-year-old maps. Activision, you crazy. You're crazy. Far Cry 5, the game is out now. I'm going to rent that game at Redbox. I've heard it's getting great, but not excellent reviews. Some dislike it because of the story. It brings the entire game down. Polygon. And others will say the bugs and glitches galore, the gameplay, the overhaul, revamp, why they did this and that and the third. It was unnecessary. Far Cry 4 was just fine. Far Cry Primal, I never played it. It was fine. Why did it make all those changes? I'm going to go ahead and rent this game and see what's happening. This is the only game of this year I'm looking forward to. I don't give a damn what people say. I'm going to play the game and I will see it and play it for my damn self, if it's good or it's bad. So, and I've also heard that it'll take 25 or more hours to complete it, according to GameSpot. So, shoot, it took me about 35 to 45 hours to complete Far Cry 4. So, yeah. Take that with a grain of salt. Star Wars Battlefront 2 they released a patch where there's been some changes. Definitely the heroes, all of them are unlocked. Is it too late for that game to be saved? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I haven't touched that game since December of last year. I still stand by what I said about Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I'm not going back from it. I'm just not. Now we're on the subject of EA, sci-fi world. I forgot to touch on the characters in a Mass Effect Andromeda. I like the teammates, but some of them I like and some of them I don't like. Phoebe was annoying. She is so annoying to the point you just want to wring her neck. Liam Costa, he's this daredevil, cocky son of a you-know-what. And there's other characters I cannot remember at the top of my head. I just find them to be completely boring, useless, whatever. So, we look back at Mass Effect Andromeda. I mean, I did the review on Christmas Eve last year. Do I stand by what I said? Do I think it's that bad? It's not the worst video game I've ever played. As a Mass Effect fan, it's by far the most disappointing video game in the series, and no one can ever dispute that. And it's more than just the graphics and the animation issues. So, I'll leave that alone. Dragon Ball FighterZ DLC characters were released. Bardock and Broly. If you have the game, hey, play it. Check it out. There you go. Speaking of Dragon Ball Super is over. And of course, of the anime. I watched it. My little brother watched it as well. Goku and Frieza eliminated Jiren. And the Universe 11 was erased. Universe 7 is the winner. Oh, speaking of the winner, Android 17, who did a final explosion technique, was killed off. Somehow magically appear. He's the MVP. Dragon Ball Super never seems to amaze me. Oh my goodness. And all the universes were resurrected with the Super Dragon Balls. Frieza, oh my goodness, was resurrected by Whis, thanks to Lord Beerus. That made me upset, more like angry. And that's that. How do I feel about Dragon Ball Super? I don't hate it like everybody else, but I just find it to be massively disappointed. I was already... you know what? Dragon Ball GT left a really bad note, a sour note for me. I expected Dragon Ball Super to be better because it's coming off, off the events of Dragon Ball Z. I didn't expect Dragon Ball Super to be this. I didn't expect it to be disappointing. First, you start off with the freaking Battle of Gods, Resurrection F arc or saga, which is the movie arc. We all seen it already. Then Universe 6 is ho-hum. The best saga, excuse me, is the Future Trunks / Goku Black arc. And the Tournament of Power, it was boring and predictable. If I want predictability, I go watch M.E.A. basketball or WWE, which is World Wrestling Entertainment. That's how I feel. So, you can call me a hater, whatever you want, but that's how I feel. Speaking of which, before I move on to other anime news, I've been getting criticized by Naruto fanboys, specifically Kaguya Otsutsuki fanboys, because somehow, some way, I totally dislike, let alone detest the character, because I said she's one of the worst characters, along with villains, in Naruto universe. She was one of the main reasons I almost threw in the towel with the franchise. Due to the, reliance of flashbacks, overloaded fillers. Sasuke wants to become a Hokage. Just pull that out of the thin air. Then you throw in, Kaguya. That's nice. Memo to the fanboys. I still hate her. I can do a bunch of researches on her until the cows come home. And no, I don't give a damn that in Japan, fans or fanboys love her. I don't care. I still detest her with a passion. Come at me. Get at me. I don't care. She's hot garbage. Deal with it. Alright? Agree to disagree and let it be. Can't handle that? That's a you problem. Now, My Hero Academia, I can't wait for next Saturday. I can't wait for that season 3, baby. I'm even reading the manga right now. I'm at chapter 160 or 161, one of the two. It's awesome. And the movie is supposed to come out later in the summer, around August 2nd or August 3rd, which is called My Hero Academia, the movie, The Two Heroes. Hopefully, it's being played everywhere instead of this select theaters garbage like they pulled when Dragonball Z Resurrection F and Boruto Naruto the movie. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if they pull that. I would not be shocked at all. I can't wait. Rise of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The backlash is real, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Oh my goodness. People are just tearing it to pieces. Tearing it to pieces. Wow. The rage is real. Listen, I don't like the character design. I really don't. It's just... I just don't, but then again, I didn't like 2012 either at first. But I loved it. I do, but who knows? Rise of TMNT turned out to be another hit. Who knows? Before I move on to other things. Master Splinter. Oh my god! Oh, I know he's a mutated rat! My goodness! You didn't have to make him that ugly! Wow! Oh my goodness, man! Oh, holy Toledo! Woo! Oh my goodness! Is it Rise of TMT or is it Rent and Stimpy? My god! Woo! Black Panther breaking records, but been dethroned by Pacific Rim Uprising movie. That's okay. That's okay. I'm still gonna buy Black Panther DVD. I'm gonna watch it till my eyes turn bloodshot red. So, there are people out there dislike Black Panther movie, including Chinese people. You know, they say it's too dark. You know, we don't like the majority of black cast, which is extremely odd because we see majority of white cast in either superhero movies or non-superhero movies. No one complains, but when it's majority black cast, there's a huge problem. I don't understand that logic at all. I just don't understand it. So, as far as Pacific Rim Uprising, I heard a lot of rumblings. This is before the movie was released, and the people were trashing this movie due to the trailers. And when the movie came out, and wow, they're just killing it. Killing it. Yeah, I'm going to go watch that movie on DVD. I really need to watch Pacific Rim, the first one that came out in 2013. I got to see it. Same way with Deadpool and Get Out. So without further ado, you all know what to do. SA17, throwing y'all a little salute. I am out. What's your thoughts on this month's topics? Oh, before I go, how's y'all brackets for NCAA March Madness College Basketball Tournament? Hot diggity dog, man. My bracket is just completely and total annihilated, destroyed in pieces, baby. You got Aloha Chicago versus Michigan. Got Villanova versus Kansas for the Final Four. And San Antonio, Texas, 2018. Who's going to win it all? I picked Villanova to win it all. I feel like I'm going to vomit right now. So, with that, throwing y'all salute. What's your thoughts? I'm out.